No matter the gamer, there's always a level that makes you want to throw your console out the window. Me personally, I haven't done that because breaking things that I spent my own money on goes against my morals and company values. But these specific levels almost made me throw all of that out the window along with the console. Here's 5 moments that made me realize I don't got time for this and I rage quit. I'm coming out the gate with Wrong Side of the Tracks on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, aka
all we had to do was follow the damn
train mission. This is that mission where you, CJ, gotta help out dirty ass Big Smoke.
What was that all about, baby?
You tell me.
But you pull up to the train station and you have to chase down this rival gang who's riding on top of the train. And you do this by hopping on a motorcycle and Big Smoke hops on behind you, Rough Rider bitch style. But while you chasing down the train on the motorcycle, Big Smoke is behind you shooting at the rival gang. But the problem is Big Smoke is shooting like Omar Epps and In Too Deep.
You ain't hit him yet?
And you have no control on how he shoots, how well he aims, who he busts at.
Roll up on him, CJ, so I can get a shot.
All the while you gotta avoid incoming trains, you gotta keep the bike up with the train because the train is taking off at certain points where the bike is just too slow to even keep up. Legendary actor Clifton Powell voices Big Smoke, which is a gift and a curse because you got some good acting and you got that energy, but also you got Pinky style octaves just screaming in your ear about how you fucking up.
Follow that train. Oh, fuck. Oh, oncoming train. Take the high road on the right, CJ. Look the fuck out, CJ, the train. Shut up.
At least 10 of the 23 times you failed this mission, you gonna see that train going across that bridge, bro. Big Smoke non-shooting ass got the nerve to say,
all we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
As if the entire failure is your fault. So yeah, that mission. My next one is Minecart Carnage from Donkey Kong Country. I'm taking it back to Super Nintendo with this one. I think this is the second or third level on that Temple World level. This level has 7-year-old me in tears. It took me a long time to get past this level. This is that one where you're in that minecart. You jumping over tipped over minecarts. You jumping from track to track and the tracks are slanted this way and slanted this way, or slanted both tracks be slanted inward. You gotta somehow make that ridiculous ass jump. Then they got the nerve to add slants and then add a minecart onto the rail. So now you gotta time it perfectly to not crash into the minecart while jumping over the rail. And say you get past every obstacle. At the end of the level, there's a little fake out where they act like they're giving you a breather. Then they send one more rushing down the track that you gotta jump over. I'm telling you, bro, I was in tears, bro. And what makes it worse is that once you beat that level, there's no save. You have to beat a few more levels to get to the save spot. So if you lose all your lives on the next level, guess what? You gotta start all the way from the 10-op. You're gonna be right back on that minecart level, playing it again. That level. Have I ever told you that I hate all From Software games? I know the mantra is to get good. My mantra is to delete the game and never come back to it. So in this case, we're talking about Sekiro and the battle with the Guardian 8. You should know by now that all From Software bosses are difficult. Even the easy ones are still difficult. This one, you already felt a level of accomplishment because you got through the first few bosses. And you get to this ape that's just chilling by a waterfall, minding its own business. You walk up to it, it turn around, and it start getting busy. You notice that it's a sword lodged in his head, but it's still surviving. So you doing all you can to fight this ape. This ape is doing all type of disgusting shit. It's throwing, it's doing the typical ape stuff. Swinging its arms, flailing its arms, Donkey Konging you. It can hurt you by yelling. It got this one move where it reaches behind itself, shits in its hand, and then throws it at you. I've died numerous times to that move. So after dying about 26 times, you finally get the execution off. You take the sword that's lodged in his head and you cut the head off. You like, ah! You feeling like the man, right? This motherfucker gets back up, picks its own head up, picks up the sword and proceeds to beating your ass. That game. Wait, hold on, San Andreas. Bring your ass here, boy. You thought I wasn't gonna talk about supply lines? You thought I wasn't gonna bring up that toy plane, bro? So earlier I was talking about Wrong Side of the Tracks. You finally get past that mission, and then the rest of the missions, they're not necessarily a breeze, but They're doable. You get past them, you're having a good time, you're meeting new characters, you're seeing plot twists. Now you're in a whole nother section of the world. You find yourself in San Fierro, aka San Francisco. You get a new compadre named Zero.
Hey, Z, where you at?
Go away, Carl.
Man, them some pretty strong draws.
He sends you on a mission to shoot down a rival store's supply lines with a toy plane.
Bring his mail order model business to its knees.
The flying in this game was already difficult. Then they make you fly a toy plane that flies like the Dodo on Grand Theft Auto 3. You gotta shoot down like 5 or 6 targets spread across all of San Fierro, and you have limited fuel. A lot of people beat the entire game without ever beating this mission because it's not a required mission. But a completionist like me, I had to get it done.
Careful, Carl.
So it took me about 38,000 times. Because by the time you shoot all of the carriers, you still have to make it all the way back to where you started on the same fuel. That's the trick. After you figure out how not to crash into the buildings, how not to crash into the ground, how not to blow up your own plane, how not to get your plane shot out the sky, you finally shoot down all the carriers, and now you gotta make it back to your base, and you still lose. You still fail the mission. People was on my case because I said I didn't beat GoldenEye. I know y'all put in the cheat codes for San Andreas and never played the missions, bro. I know you like to go on your little sprees, bro. Nah, bro, complete the mission, bro. Don't talk to me about GoldenEye. Beat Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, bro. You got another chance to do it. Hop in the comments about that, bro. That's it for me. Those are just a few moments in games that made me rage quit. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video. In the comments, let me know what games made you rage quit. It's probably other missions and levels in those games that made you rage quit. Or maybe it's some games I ain't even mentioned. Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it, man. Other than that, you already know who it is. My brother Dizz. Holla at your dog.